Coming up next, for Denver, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Coming up next on 2K Sports. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Halfway through the season here, Brent, how do coaching staffs shake things up and keep things fresh over the long 82-game season?
I think coaches who are really smart, Kevin, can be a bit programmable, where they're looking ahead at the schedule and saying there are blocks of games here in which we might try to change some of our defensive schemes, maybe over this 10-game stretch or 5-game stretch. Or
to keep things fresh, or
yeah, because you can only do it on the mental side. As much as we talk about guys getting rested and sitting out games for maintenance issues and load management and those kind of things, the tweaks that you can make on the floor in terms of a couple of new sets on offense or defensively, let's make this challenge for the next few months, will grow the foundation of what coaching staffs are capable of doing with that team as they go on.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Prince. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Ross in at the 2. Here is Ross. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul at the line. Terrence Ross.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Simmons. Markkanen finds Prince. Clock at 6. You can't get that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and going back to last year, this series was an even split.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. A second chance effort, and Gasol lays it in.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Now here's Beverley. 11 points for him in that last game again. Gasol against Bryant. Pass to Ross. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Ross has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gasol against Bryant. Gasol dishes to Simmons. Prince outside. It's good from long range.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Baltimore. And Beverley kicks to Leonard. Here's Bagley. Bank shot, no good.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Prince, the pass to Markkanen. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Bounce pass from Beverley. Ryan in the post, defended by Gasol. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bagley. Ross trying to break loose, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Bryant.
Gonna have to do more to shut down Bagley.
Simmons against Beverley. Simmons dishes to Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside, Green wants to get it to Simmons and does. Over Ross, Markkanen trying to break loose. And again, it's Denver.
I think Simmons' understanding of the game is off the charts. He has a great feel and awareness on the court.
Now here's Beverley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Brent, as you know, there aren't many players that can set a tone for a team, but Patrick Beverley is one of them.
Now, Patrick Beverley always embraces that role about setting the tone defensively on an opposing team's point guard, making sure that tonight, if you're going to beat the team that Pat Beverley plays on, you're going to have to go through that.
Here's Simmons. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Prince kicks to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And they get it back. That puts them in the lead. Bagley's got 6 points.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of efforts that they want to repeat anytime soon.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Right side Gasol. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. You have freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
Now, here is Young. Morris passes to Walker.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Exum. Shot's good by Walker. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Hugh passes to Poirier. Kicks it to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Q. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. On its way from Young for 2. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Musa, defended by Young. Musa passes to Exum. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From deep. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Don't see it often, but when Pau gets aggressive, he can be effective. So great at drawing contact right there on that shot.
A different look for Denver. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Young, and Raul Neto subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Both free throws good from Gasol. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Exum passes to Q. A rebound by Gasol.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Kept alive.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Neto, the pass to Morris. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Denver leads by just one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Denver leading by 4. Green left side. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ross with a wide open look. And again, no good by New Orleans. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says, everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go with a 3. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Beverley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. Bagley, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Denver. That free throw good from Walker. Brent, you know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional career. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Here's Beverley. Hits the target from 18 feet.
That's pretty good focus there from Beverley. He doesn't mind having the defense on him as long as he focuses on that rim.
Walker looking for an opening. To the inside. Gasol kicks to Markkanen. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Markkanen.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Ross with the bounce pass. Bagley with a wide-open look. Off target with his three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Simmons. Ross with the steal. Leonard with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Markkanen, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
But don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Denver leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Ross on the wing. Baseline J on the way, and it's off the back rim. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Baseline try. Walker's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
The shot. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. And so we wrap up the first half. Denver on top, up 10.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie, they were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots, did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 14 points. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. They've got Ben Simmons. Torian Prince is out there with Markkanen. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Green in at the 2. Leonard against Prince. Steps back and fires. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Leonard.
Steady strides in Kawhi Leonard being more and more comfortable as the go-to scorer for this team.
Now Gasol. Simmons dishes to Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. Markkanen's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Leonard with the bucket.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
Outside, Markkanen. The pass to Prince. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ross on the wing. Guarded by Green. No good from Ross.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to Ross. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Green. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Kicks it out to Prince. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Beverley. Doesn't go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 8. Passes it to Green. Back to Prince. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Leonard. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Beverley. Beverley against Green. And the jam by Ross.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Denver calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 5 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Here's Neto. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers.
And you always like to see aggressive defense, and then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
And the second free throw, good. New Orleans trails by 5. Pass to Musa. Back to Exum. Six to shoot. Down low. A nice shot by Poirier.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Satoransky. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Q, he's checked in for Leonard. There's the pass to Q. Bell with the block. And he gets it back. And the basket is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Ferguson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here is Satoransky. A three from Morris. Rebounded by Exum. Here's Musa. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Denver in the lead. To the paint. Here's Bell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Exum. Yep, it counts.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Neto kicks to Ferguson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Poirier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Musa. For the lead. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Satoransky the pass to Neto. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Satoransky. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes to Q from 13. An easy 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for New Orleans. Danny Green, he's checked in for Denver. Walker comes in for Raul Neto. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game. There's the dish to Morris. The rebound by Anderson.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Musa with the bucket.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Outside, Green. To the right side. Offensive rebound, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
It's a close game here in Memphis. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Green finds Satoransky. Here's Morris. The second effort, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And Denver leads by 1. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
The shot, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Denver leads by just 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Pass to Bagley. He kicks it to Ross. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Denver trails by 3. Here's Prince. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Markkanen lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Leonard looking over the floor. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 19 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Bagley. Down low. It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go. Beverley heading to the hoop. That one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Beverley has strength to go along with a tremendous amount of quickness and a nice job on the break that time.
Prince, that's for 2. Denver the rebound. Simmons finds Markkanen. Bagley with the block. A 3 from Leonard. Unable to get that one. And it's Denver the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
New Orleans leading by 5. And Beverley kicks to Bryant. And it's Denver with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The pass to Bagley. Leonard against Simmons. Over in the corner, Beverley. 4 on the shot clock. Misses from the corner.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons dishes to Markkanen. Shoots over Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. That free throw good for Markkanen.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Leonard. Over Prince. And again, no good by New Orleans. Green in the post. Working on Bagley. And it's Green missing. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for New Orleans. They lead by 1, but they get it back. Tries again. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Gasol. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Simmons passes to Gasol. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Well, for New Orleans, shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Pass to Leonard. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Simmons against Beverley. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead. Terrific and 1 on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting for the game at 42%. Leonard against Prince. To end the drought, it falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. It's good!
Timeout. Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Leonard fires away from outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons passes to Markkanen. AT that time from Leonard.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 2. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's New Orleans now.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
From deep three-point range. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Taurean Prince. And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he nails the third.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Denver calls timeout. The score is tied at 83. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Denver. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, Brian is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Q. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard. Pass to Satoransky. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ross dishes to Bagley. And that one drops for him. Bagley's got the first basket here in overtime for New Orleans.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Here's Simmons. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Kicks it to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Satoransky, and he overshot that one, missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for Denver. Prince, the pass to Simmons. Hook shot on the way. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. New Orleans making the switch here. Beverley's checked in. Danny Green, he's checked in for Denver. We play just over a minute here in OT. Beverley feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Green kicks to Simmons. Stolen by Beverley. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ross is running, and he gets the bucket. Ross has got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball at 42%. Beverley, the pass to Begley. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 26.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Simmons. Knocked loose. Stolen by Beverley. 20 feet out. Leonard, no luck. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Simmons against Ross. To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease. Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Beverley against Simmons. Beverley with the ball. The shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Beverley against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Beverley against Simmons. Now here's Beverley, guarded closely. Markkanen on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Tip-off goes to Denver. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 6-point Denver lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
They get it again. Ross passes to Beverley to end the run. Nails the tray.
You have to tip your cap to Patrick Beverley, really working in the offseason to become a more consistent three-point threat.
And Denver has possession, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So we see Denver get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary
once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.